Hi guys, welcome to the 11th match in the damage category during the RQB beta. This is my final match in damage actually during the RQB beta. Although having said that, I believe season 18 is delayed because they fixed some of the bugs that it launched with. So maybe there will be more in the RQB beta. I don't know whether they fix that, but it's probably going to be my last damage one. We're on Junkertown, which is one of my favourite maps. So I was looking at the team comp here. We get the Aretha Roadhog and the Baptiste, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll give Bastion a try to start with. You know, he is really strong on the first point here. He is a great point for setting up a bunker comp on. Certainly when I was thinking about kind of my other options, the likes of my my Sombra or my Pharah or my Mei, I felt Bastion was probably the stronger pick, certainly for this first point. If our bunker breaks down or doesn't work out, whatever, then I need to switch off Bastion. But seemed like a good pick to start with. Yep, we're all grouping up here. Oh god, no, they've gone. It's like rally at your position. No, because your position is rubbish. So I hit my own group up with me, but they ignore that. So it's frustrating in these situations. It's like, do I go down and be in a bad position but be with my team, or do I stay in a better position but accept I'm without my team and obviously without my shield? I decided that this is probably the stronger position, but I'm gonna have to play it a bit more conservatively, given that obviously I don't have a shield to protect me. Keep an eye, it's alright. So I'm giving them a little bit of room to come forward with a view that then and we'll hit them as we come around the corner, which is stronger anyway because you're not fighting them in their spawn. Good pick on the Aretha. Where possible, I'm also trying to break down their barriers. They're playing double barrier, I think, with Sigma and Aretha. In particular, I need to hit that Zen when I see him because, well, for start, I know when I play Zen, I tend to do quite well against Bastions, and that Zen also seems to be gunning for me. I do now drop down to the lower ground. As you know, I'm not getting much value on the high ground, and they do seem to be targeting me. As soon as I see the Sigma barrier go down, I take that out. Again, I'm maintaining a fairly conservative position. This is more about just kind of zoning out the enemies as and where I can. No, I'm not in a great position here, so I'm going to back out. I'm going to try and establish high ground again as they come through this choke. Pass into the iris. This is where I know I'm dead. But I get away with it thanks to some big help from our Roadhog, who's all over it there. The problem is once we get to here, Bastion's no longer as strong a hit. I mean, I could fall back and try to go for the high ground, but then I'll lose some time mid-fight here, and I get hooked and taken out. Wasn't ideal on Roadhog. You can see him launching his ult there. Now, I was going to switch, but I see that for whatever reason the fight's still going, and I've got my ultimate, so it looks like we are actually holding the point. So I figure I can come up here, depending on where they are. I maybe just drop him with my ult. This is not quite a suicide run, but it is very much a case of whatever it takes. Now I'm dead. There you go. I think there was a mistake. One mistake I did make in my ult there was when the Aretha dropped down on me. My first thought was that it was an enemy Aretha. I think because she's wearing a skin with a bit of red colouring in or something like that, and it threw me for a bit. And if I hadn't been distracted by that, I may have got one more shot in on the Roadhog and therefore dealt with him, which would have saved me taking some damage, and I probably could have survived the Doomfist shot. Anyway, Bastion's not as strong on this point, especially not when they're playing like a Doomfist and stuff, who can dive me. So we switch over to Sombra, who again I've been having a good little run with in the past couple of matches.
See you later. Feeling much better. Be right back.
Back on the Sombra, which is good, so I can deny them their barrier, but now we've got to finish him off. I make a mess of it, I don't teleport out of there. It's not great play. He was getting some healing there from one of their healers, maybe their Zen.
I might need this later.
So I wanted to get my teleporter into a good place. Those guys are dealing with the Sigma there. Now this is one of the reasons why I wanted to go Sombra, to help against their Doomfist. I see they've got a Widow, which I need to be careful of. Now the Mercy managed to res the Doomfist there, obviously, while I was about to get a second kill on him. Now obviously the Widow's got Infrasight live. Fortunately she's critical health, so I can see her too. I know when she's dropped down. Just need to play it patient here. Now I've just broken the Mercy's ability to guard the Angel away. To get away with it now. Obviously I chased those two down, but in the meantime the cart is moving. I hear that Widow shooting at me from the side. But I don't have a teleporter down, and I can either go into that alleyway out the side of the Widow, but right into the mix with the Roadhog and Sigma, or I can try to run away, which is what I did, and it didn't come off. Maybe, I don't know if I had my stealth on cooldown there or not. Maybe I should have just gone in there, or try to do something with my teleporter to get away. But now I want to try and hit big EMP. Although we took out the barrier by ourselves, and we appear to be winning this fight without it, so I may not need to invest it. So I'm just going to sneak around here. That Mercy's been a bit of a pain, so I'll try to deal with her.
I'm out of here.
So I think it was both the Doomfist and the Mercy really low there, but we don't get the finish on either. So again, while my Sombra play has been okay, I'm not really adding much value so far. So now I'm in the middle here. I think I was kind of committing to the EMP in my mind going into that, as I noticed that then I think 3 of our team went down, so it was a poor EMP, it was a waste if I'm honest, but we got those kills. I should have just backed out, repositioned, but we get a load of kills there, and we're able to halt the cart just off the sea, and they are down. I think they're under a minute now. So doing really well. Now I just need to look out for where they're coming from, pick my hack target. Even if I can stall them here, just frustrate them a little bit, that could help. That May's isolating herself, so I figure she's the perfect target. Obviously I don't want to get stuck in a close-up one-on-one duel with her, so teleport out, but fortunately with my teleporter here it actually brings me back close to the cart, so I can be more into the immediate action. I decided against the hack there because he was already using Take a Breather. I don't think the hook would have been of massive use to him, so it's better to just start piling damage into him. Trying to get the hack onto the May, which doesn't quite come off. Now I'm trying to stay close to the cart to contest without going into the blizzard, and we get away with it. The May sort of C9s a little bit actually. She should have stayed on the cart. So overall, not a bad hold there. I think I could have done better. I ended up not getting massive value from the Orisa, from the Bastion early on, and my Sombra play was okay, but not not driving enough value really. Now I'm looking at kind of what to play coming out. I'm thinking about the Sombra again, because I'm expecting them to possibly set up with a Bastion. She can do really well to sneak around the back and hack the Bastion out of turret form and just disrupt their bunker a little bit really.
Hello? I need Bastion.
And then this guy, he asks for Bastion, so I'm thinking about it.
Everything can be hacked.
And it's like, okay mate, I'll back your play. You wanna try and coordinate work as a team, you know, I'll follow your leader. I've had it on cons before when I ask for something or I want my team to do something and they just ignore you, and it can be frustrating. So it's kind of like, if he's got a plan, you know, and if he wants to work with me on a plan, you know, I'm gonna try and return the favour and work with him. Now it's a bit messy here because we were lining up there ready to go out, and then what's actually happening is the team are actually moving to the high ground, which I didn't realise. I thought they were just messing around in spawn, so I end up kind of a couple of seconds behind. And I've not got a great sight line here between it, the Orisa, the Ashe, and just the general distance, but I seem to be have a good enough position to start pumping damage in. Now I'm trying to get the pirate ship set up. Messed up my positioning there. Now I think the Orisa tried to hold to block that. I was trying to focus on the Reinhardt because I thought he might come swinging for me. But I get picked off, especially because the Orisa shield kind of went down in the middle there. I've got a position up here, but I need to be careful because I'm very exposed. Get a pick on the Zen, which is good. I remember from the first round that he was the one who was kind of focusing the Bastion. Right, now it's trying a crazy charge. He almost gets me, but fortunately someone else takes the bullet for me. Now I think that May's going to chase me down. Take a sneaky position here, and I get the kill on her. The D.Va comes charging in after the Orisa. We get the kill on her. So that was decent passage of play for me actually. I don't think that's something I'd maybe get away with at higher ranks. But I think that was quite good thinking on me. Just take up that sneaky position and I get a bit stuck out of position there, but I think, was it the soldier and the Zen that were flanking there? And I didn't, obviously we weren't set up on the payload with the shield. The Reinhardt was behind, which naturally is where you stand as Reinhardt. But obviously it means I can't really set up on the payload there, so I got stuck in a bit of a bad position. See, is it Moira having problems with the D.Va there? They tried to back her up. Now I can see we've invested Bob over here, and I've got my ult, and I'm thinking of switching off Bastion. But it's a great opportunity to come swinging in here. I get 2 kills with my first shot. Now I don't quite manage to finish off the Reinhardt, unfortunately. What happened there? I think there was a bit of a lag there. I think that happened real time actually. It doesn't happen as bad as it did in the Ilios game, but I think there was just a bit of a lag there. That wasn't editing. I haven't done anything to the video there. Now we're getting the pirate ships. And one of the things that I was kind of thinking here was that he asked for the Bastion. He wants to run that, but if I'm honest, I haven't really felt like he's been trying to work with me so far. I know we've got the Roadhog in the little passage there, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for him. I think we're now in the middle of a blizzard. Yeah. And we get picked off. Yeah, I mean that's the problem with a bunker comp. You sit in one place, but Blizzard's really powerful against bunker comps naturally. Anyway, you know, the pirate ship, the bunker comp's broken down now. So I switch over to the Sombra. So I want to try and help enable us, especially given that because they've got a Reinhardt. He's one of my favourite characters to play against as Sombra.
Been here all along.
because yeah, he just completely ruins his barrier, and yeah, because everyone naturally stands behind their Reinhardt's barrier. When you take that out, you can suddenly put their whole team out of position. So I hear the Reinhardt ult come in while I'm setting up round there.
Looking for me?
Trying to get the house, trying to get the Mercy, because obviously she's just annoying, and then I get closed down. I should have teleported out. Not being quick enough to teleport, that's, you know, classic Sombra mistake. Thought I could get a bit more damage into the Reinhardt, but it was the soldier that stuck around from behind. And obviously they're landing kills, but this is okay. We've still got a Reinhardt up here, although I expect him to die. I want to get myself into position. Put my teleporter a little bit further up to help out here. Now it's kind of Mercy and Reinhardt are kind of my main hack targets. In doubt, I mean, soldiers, he doesn't lose a massive amount by being hacked. Zarya, you need to hack her before she's got the bubbles out, so before she's got any charge if you want to get value. Mercy, the main thing it does is it stops her getting away. Zen, he's great to EMP because he loses his shield. Hacking him, again, hacking anyone does make it easier to kill them. It doesn't help any of them, but it's not the end of the world. The length or the range that I got the hack onto that Reinhardt there, I was quite impressed with actually. It was longer than I thought, but here we go. We've been able to take point B. Let's get the hack there, and our wrecking ball just comes in, knocks him a million miles away. Got a hack onto the health pack there. They're all running up there. But I'm kind of thinking that I can just ignore them. We can maybe sneak past them while they're in their bad position. Keep an eye out though. Reinhardt charges in, gets hacked. We've got to finish him off. We do. I still don't know what's happened to that Mei and Zarya. Clearly they're coming around there, but my teleport is in a good position. I'm able to get out of the blizzard. I was coming in position back to kind of help my team and avoid the cleanup, but it looks like my team are all over it anyway. Now let's get around the back and try and hit a big EMP. Looks like the kills are coming through here, so again it doesn't look like I need to invest my EMP here. Mercy looks low, so let's give her some grief. We'll hack the Reinhardt. I think is that an Orisa Holt that pulled her back off me? Again, if nothing else, I just kind of want to kind of frustrate the Reinhardt. Unfortunately, I'm trying to be sneaky in there, but I just get caught out. Did running into someone, is that what broke my cover for it to allow the Holt to pull me in? I don't think that would affect me if I was in stealth. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm not sure there was too much I could specifically do there. It's EMP time. Yeah, last push. So the EMP just ruins ends. Reinhardt's coming charging in here. He could actually do damage to both me, or he could actually get the kill on both me and Moira by fighting in that tiny position, but we just swarmed them. Our wrecking ball's been doing quite a good job actually. If nothing else, just being a complete nuisance and kind of forcing. Again, it's one of the challenges with the Reinhardt versus the Orisa is that with Orisa you can kind of shield dance and fight multiple directions, but as a Reinhardt you can only defend in one direction. We're just all over them. We get the win, so that was decent. I'll say again, the Bastion play was okay. I wasn't getting massive value from him. Again, I don't have much time on Bastion, but switch over to Sombra, and it was maybe a bit slow to get going with the Sombra, particularly in the first round. But then I definitely had some really good moments, really enabling it. And I think I'm going to keep the Sombra up. I said I didn't really play much in the early part of the season. I think maybe in my first match actually when I was a bit rusty, but then the past few matches, I'm probably inspired by the Fitzy videos I've been watching, having good fun on her. So I think we'll see plenty of her in season 18. And that's what's going to finish for damage. I do have one more video to come from the RQB beta, and it's going to finish where it started, on tank. I think I'm playing Arisa for most of the next one. I'll have that up soon to tie up the RQB beta before season 18 starts. And we finished damage at, well, not bad, 1644. I'm okay with that from 11 matches. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching the videos. Any feedback, leave it below. Thank you very much.